on that top corner saying you are a new subscriber to this channel, and I've got this new FPTC and I'm going to get new designs on there just to show this is going to be different soon with some editing I'm going to be putting on there soon. So it's going to be completely different. And we're going to go straight into it now. We're going to spend why are Exeter Chiefs so good? They are so good. They have built a culture down there. The culture they bring to their team is really good, and I like about them. I like about it. They know how they want to play. They know how they want to play, and some people saying, "Oh, it's not attacking." But you don't. If everyone was the same, would be like them? No, they all have different plans. Leicester have different, Worcester have different, Exeter have different, Sarries have different, Bath have different, Wasps and all the rest of them. They all have a different game plan they want to play. Some might work, some might don't. But I have to say, the way Chiefs play out, like their set piece is evolved around. Their set pieces evolve around it. Some teams have a plan A, works really well. Some teams like a plan B, like Saracens and Exeter, they have a plan B, and that's why they're so good. Those teams are. They're so good because they have a plan B when everyone's fit. It is something that Saracens should they've chosen whatever. They had a good coaching system. You can't deny that. They had a good coach in Mark McCall. They had a good coaching system. And the same thing with Exeter. They got playing Ricky Pello, not a big name, really does things with their attack. Alahipa, probably one of the most underrated coaches in the league, does many things well in his attack. Rob Hunter really gets that four-pack drive in that scrum and line up really well. And Rob Baxter doing the whole thing together. You just don't have players like that. The way they're going to play they will win a trophy. I expect them this year to be favourites to win the Premiership. Doesn't mean you're going to win it, but they are favourites. They look so good. And this is the thing. Every single team, Wasps, Bristol, Bath, Sale, they've all been inconsistent. Because Wasps, just remember guys, Wasps were 10th in February. Or 9th or 10th. That's poor. Just so inconsistently. And they have got a good run together. Just shows the difference, the way they want to play. I just think the way Exeter are going to play suits the way this game. But the one, I think their weakness is, if they had an out-and-out 7, like imagine a Jack Willis in their team, they would get so many turnovers, you wouldn't believe it, would you? So many, the way they play. They're going to play a very concise game. And they want to play hard, aggressive. They grind teams out. They grind into the crush and the bone. They grind until they win. I don't see any other team challenging them until Saracens coming back. That is just my personal opinion. You can drop your comments below. But I just don't see how they will win really test a team like Exeter Chiefs. Exeter have ability. That's what teams Bath want to be, Wasps want to be, Tigers want to be. I believe my Tigers can get back up there. But it's going to take time for Tigers. There'll be another video coming on why I think Tigers will get back up there. I do think Wasps have this in, but when it goes away, it goes away. When they don't perform at the ability, just look against Sale, they weren't brilliant. But I do think Wasps having they want to play. If they can play on the day, they are superb. But if they can't, they're not always good. I do think Exeter Chiefs have built a culture there. They built a culture that Rob Baxter had done. He had been the success of that club. They have an owner that believes. They have a fan base, not a massive fan base, but they have a really good fan base. Before COVID, supported them week in, week out the way they wanted to play. They look good. They look attacking. They look good. But teams like Bristol, yeah. But you don't have squad depth. Wasp doesn't have squad depth. And Sale, three of those top Sale and top 4 teams. Bath is the only one that has squad depth, but they need consistency. Wasp have not a lot of squad depth, but they need consistency. Sale have no squad depth, need consistency. All of those 4 teams out from 2nd to 5th all need consistency if they want to keep up with a team like Exeter Chiefs. Exeter lost on Sunday, but they put a 3rd string team out, in my opinion. It wasn't as good as people think it. Oh, Saracens won. Saracens won. That we're not going to talk about Saracens. End of. I do think the way they play Saracens look good on Saturday. But we're going to continue on to Exeter Chiefs. Exeter look fine. They look fine. They look attacking. But it's your 3rd team. You're not going to get explosive guys. You're not going to win. You're not going to be amazing. They are targeting this Europe. And if I was right back on target Europe, you're in the you got 1st place. You're in the home semi-final. You got home semi-final. You know you can play it. I think you're going to go for Europe. You have a chance. I do believe you will win on Sunday against Northampton. It's a chance for a semi-final, and even maybe a final. Imagine if it was a Sarries Exeter final. That would be grudgy and a half. But I do think the way Chiefs, I really like them. They're one of my 2nd favourite team, apart from my boys. And the way they play, I like. I like a team that it's always, if everyone was the same, would you like them? I said this earlier on. Everyone was the same, would you like them? No. At least we have some different teams. Bath want to play more forward, Exeter want to play more forward, and so do Leicester. All of their team. But Exeter can run it through the back, so can Bath a little bit, but not massively. But it really just impressed me the way they're trying to play. Teams are trying to play it. Really like it. Box kicking now has their box kicking been really good. I think they've lost a little bit that box kicking since Nick White's gone. That's just my personal opinion. I do think Moreland's going to step up to the plate. I think somehow Madiva, what I've seen of him, he looks quite good. And Stu Townsend come back from injury. If they can keep Stu, he's a very good scrum half. But overall, Chiefs have a solid foundation they can build on. And that's what other teams need to do, in my opinion. You've got to build the foundation of a house first. You've got to build it and then steady it up. That's what teams have got to do. Bath, we'll just go Bath. You have to build a foundation. Now, get consistency, that's your foundation. Then build some more recruitment in, and then start looking. Because I believe you have a good coach in there that could challenge that team. Could challenge. Because you got the recruitment, right. You got some players behind. You got squad depth. And I think you just need consistency. I think Bath just need consistency. And I think they need to bring a tenant. I don't believe in the Reece Priestland hype. I just don't believe it. I don't think he's the player to win. I think Sam Davies would have been really good. Andre Pollard would have been really good if they got him in. Just to control it. I just think he's a much better fly half. Sam Davies would really suit the game. They want to play. They want to hit 50-40. But Reece Priestland does that. But just not on that Reece Priestland hype. But I do think Chiefs have recruited relatively well. They've not looked to big stars, but I like the look of Aaron Hinkley, young lad. I like the look of Macadero on Sunday. He looked good. I like a couple of other players. But overall, their squad looked good. They know their hand want to play, and I believe in it. And this is going to be the end. I have a 1 on Bath, one on Wasps, and 1 on Leicester. What they need to do, because Bath Wasps I want to done.